Hello and welcome back to the Full Circle podcast. Today's opening joke is, what do you call a pimp who lives by himself?
What do you call a pimp that lives by himself?
Fucking Jamie, that's what you do, because I got my own flat, ain't I?
Wish I said my joke now.
Fuck off. How you doing today, Mitchell?
I'm doing great because we've just hit double digits in subscribers.
Everyone, welcome to our 10 subscriber special.
Yeah, look at us.
And
Who would have thought?
we've already surpassed 10 as well, which is a great
Yeah,
thing.
we're on 11.
11 now. Jesus, look at us.
Look at us.
Blowing up.
Who would have thought?
The hottest YouTube channel. Uprising.
We're snapping at Joe Rogan's ankles.
Joe Rogan should be lucky to be on our podcast. Let's just get
Yeah,
that out there.
he's lucky that he's moving to Spotify
Yeah, so what's
because
happening?
we're about to take YouTube by storm.
What's happened with your Spotify deal? Like, is he only exclusively going to be on there now?
Yeah, so from September, he's gonna exclusively post his full podcast to Spotify, but like the clips and stuff will still be on like his clips channel.
Oh, okay. And why is he
But
doing that?
like,
Just money?
oh mate, people have estimated that the deal costs like 300 to 400 million.
No way.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
gonna make
hell.
bank.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. And they're probably going to give him, like, more production value or something.
Not, I don't even think that.
To be fair, if it's
Like,
on Spotify, it's just going to be audio.
no, they're doing video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just like he could do with higher quality video because like his cameras are shit.
Or just a little change up in, scenery or something.
Yeah, just everything's coloured black and green.
Why? Oh, for Spotify. Fuck's sake. But no,
They
good
just
for him.
paint his head as the Spotify logo.
You just can't look anywhere without seeing a Spotify logo. Or the whole wallpaper, it's just hundreds of them stuck up on the walls.
It's just all his videos are now just about Spotify and how great it is.
Boy, don't you
He's like,
love
he's just
Spotify?
he's just talking to someone who's got like this big redemption story, and he's like, do you know what really like dragged me out of a really low time in my life? Spotify Premium for just $4.99 a month.
You know what saved my marriage and saved my wife leaving me with the kids? Buying her the Spotify family plan.
When my grandma died, I really got through the real lows of my life by not having to having to listen to the ads on Spotify by buying Spotify Premium for $4.99 a month.
Brilliant. You've heard it here first. That's just all he shows.
So do you reckon he just gets like do you reckon like he gets free Spotify Premium for free?
They
And
must
do
do.
other artists?
Yeah, they must do, surely. I don't know, but then, when KSI, he released, like, something on Instagram showing that his album's #1. I
Yeah.
noticed on that, like, next to it, it didn't have, like, whatever the price was, it just said purchased. So maybe he had his own account and just, you know what I mean? So maybe you still have to
Yeah.
pay for it. Maybe there's no, like, freebies. And to be fair, if they're that famous, it's tenner. You know what I mean? They're not going to really care.
Yeah.
But
Or like it just says purchase because that's just the other like option to buy like that they have in the system instead of making a whole nother like little picture like tag thing that says, oh wait, no, this is yours, you can't buy it, because I don't know what else it would say except that, because it's either the price purchased or, oh no, wait, that's yours, you can't buy that, and that's way too big to put in a little thing.
yeah, true. You never know.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, we'll find out in about 2 years.
Well, yeah, exactly.
When the full
Joe Rogan took about 10, but we're gonna take 2.
Oh, Joe Rogan isn't two of the funniest cunts to ever have lived, that's why.
He is. He does have a Jamie though.
He does have a Jamie, but, you never see his
Jamie's a little
face.
bitch.
He is. And, like, have you seen, like, when Neil deGrasse Tyson goes on there, he just fucking bullies Jamie. It's so funny.
Do you know what? Neil deGrasse Tyson is actually a bit of a prick.
Mate, yeah, like, so I
He's a
was watching loads of his
rude.
videos earlier in the year, and like, he
Yeah.
just doesn't give a shit. But like,
No,
and
like
like when people are talking that you just don't agree with, you're just like, okay, and like cuts them off and just says the truth. But like, I love it
yeah. No.
about him. Why not? He obviously knows it.
Do you watch? Do you know the guy who does like game theory?
No.
So he does like film theory as well, but he also does like for TV shows. And like he had Neil deGrasse Tyson on to discuss like Rick and Morty portal gun, and
Mm.
like it got to the end of the episode, and it was like, oh well, if you want to find out like the answer, watch Neil deGrasse Tyson's video. I was like, all right, cool. They're doing a little like I scratch your back, you scratch mine sort of collab.
Yeah.
Then like I put on Neil deGrasse Tyson's video, and the guy like he asked him like just like he obviously doesn't think it's real, but he asked Neil deGrasse Tyson like oh like is portal guns real or something like that,
Mm.
and like can they be made? And like Neil deGrasse Tyson and his co-host just laugh like just like it seems like at the guy. Then like his like um co-host is just like well he also has trash cans as engines because he's a genius and they just do it under the guise of that sort of thing. And it's just like, oh, like, I don't want to watch the rest of this video.
I know, yeah, he does come across like that, and like sometimes when
And
he's doing
I get
his,
he's smart, but like, don't be a dick about it.
yeah,
Like, we're the two funniest cunts in the world, and we never mention it.
yeah, and we're never like horrible or rude or aggressive,
Yeah,
which
like,
is
I would
nice.
never just take small snippets of a big celebrity and just call him a cunt. Like,
We would never do anything offensive to anyone's religion or personal belief.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's just
Oh,
a bit of a prick.
on to today's episode.
Spotify.
Spotify and Neil deGrasse Tyson, they're the real corruption in the world.
But yeah, I just feel like he just seems a bit of a know-it-all sort of guy.
I don't know, maybe his ego has just been inflamed because, well, he is like one of the smartest dudes around.
Is he though, or is he just one of the smartest dudes in the media?
Yeah, is he really smart or is he just really well spoken?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
because but yeah, he might just be able to articulate himself better than me, obviously, and most people. So like, what he says, you just believe, and you don't really Google it.
Well, no, that's what he's about, in it. Like he wants to simplify science for everyone, but he's still
Like,
so
what
complicated because that's just science. It's just so complicated.
sciences does he do?
Astrophysics and physics.
Yeah, like he might just be as smart as any physicist or physicist. Fucking hell, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, but because he's got confidence and he's got like charisma.
Well, he's a celebrity now.
Yeah,
I mean,
everyone knows him.
he nearly got done in by the Me Too movement.
Really? Why? People
I
fucking call him out.
I think he just touched someone where he shouldn't have touched him.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
proven.
like I think he apologized for it.
Oh, Neil.
Yeah, I think it was just like sort of an unwanted flirting kind of situation.
Oh, so he didn't actually
I
do
don't know.
anything. It was just probably someone
It might
jumping
have
on the
been a
bandwagon.
situation like if he was more attractive, it would have slid by. I don't know. I didn't really read it properly. Well, I did read it properly, but it was like 2 years ago that I read it.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But I think he's married, right? He's got like kids.
Oh, if he would be annoying to be married to.
Just everything you say, it's just like, do you know
Oh
how
well, actually, it's like fuck off, Neil. Just want a cup of tea.
when the water's boiling, it's like, yeah, so has to get to the certain temperature. And she's like, Neil, I've just woken up. Let me have my fucking coffee.
Do you know sleep is actually? Shut up, Neil.
You're just there one night, you're just looking up at the stars. He's like, oh, that's pretty. Love them stars. He's like, well, they're not all stars, actually.
Yeah. Just one night, she just decides to like smother him in his sleep, and you just hear. It's not oxygen. It's like, shut up.
Shut up, Neil. Oh.
Love to have you on one day, Neil. No, you're
Yeah,
listening.
no,
We have
I
11
actually do like
subscribers
Neil.
now, so we're a big deal.
No, Neil's what's got me into astrophysics and science in general. Just the way he spoke about it, and I know it did make it easier to understand. And he's just, I don't know, I just enjoy listening to him, enjoy his books. That definitely paid for and didn't read legally. And yeah,
Who'd do that?
he do
He
that.
does have a wife, by the way.
Uh,
He does have a wife.
come on, Neil.
She's called Alice Young. Do you know what he could do better? I don't know. She's alright, to be fair. Go on, Neil. His name's Neil, so he didn't have much going for him to begin
Sorry,
with.
my mic fell out, so I was just trying to get it so it was in line again.
Cool.
But well done, Neil. I got the gist of what you were saying.
Oh yeah, Neil's wife. I would shag her, but she's not the hottest celebrity wife.
Oh, shag Neil deGrasse Tyson, why not? I feel like that would be a spiritual journey. Like he would take you through the cosmos, if you'd pardon the pun.
But like I said to you earlier, like I watched Avatar today, and I've been watching a lot of space films lately, and it just makes me want to be able to go to like another planet, but I just never will. But then I kind of thought like I haven't even explored this planet yet.
Yeah, no, but that's
But
just
like because I've seen it like in screens and stuff, I'm like, oh well, I want to see something new.
it's just gonna look
Even
like
though
what it
like
does in the picture.
actually, yeah, even though like actually being there would be like a completely different experience. I feel like my
Oh yeah.
brain just naturally just wants to go out and find more because I think humans are just naturally inquisitive. That's why we've got so far.
Yeah, and it's also just like I know it's just more fascinating. I feel like we're all just like
Yeah,
looking up, just like, oh, I wanna be up there. You know what I mean? Fuck this
yeah.
planet, fuck these people.
It's because like 100, 200, 300 years ago, even further back, it was like, oh, this place not been explored. No man's ever gone here. Like, there's still places like that on Earth, but it's
But
like,
very minimal. And most of it's underwater
yeah.
where we can't get anyway.
Or like, it's untouched rainforest that is just really dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, that'll
Like,
be
or you will
IKEA's
just get
and
lost.
Asda's soon. Before you know it,
Huh?
it'll be a big shopping centre. So don't
Yeah.
stress too
Oh, mate,
much.
this is the thing. Watching Avatar, like basically the story is like they basically go to this other planet that has an indigenous population, and they just fucking basically just try to kill them all.
Really?
And it's like, oh yeah, that's just definitely what we would do. Is we went to a different planet.
Yeah, it's just
And like watching it, I was a bit sad because I'm like, oh, this is so like true. It's realistic in the sense that this is just what would happen.
well, it's just like built in us to survive no matter what. And I feel like especially if we came across something that we didn't understand or couldn't even comprehend, our first instinct is like fight or flight. So most
No, it
people would
wasn't. It
just
wasn't
fight.
killing them for that reason. It was like there was a precious metal underneath where
Oh
these
yeah, like
indigenous people lived,
I know. I was just thinking
and
more
it was
like
all
at
like
first.
money based.
Yeah, even if
Yeah,
we didn't fight him at the beginning, we'd fight him eventually.
yeah, mate. We can still fight each other.
That's why I don't reckon we've been contacted by aliens. Because why what? And one, we're just gonna be we can't even handle coronavirus. Do you know what I mean? How are we gonna be out dealing with aliens?
Oh, do you know what thing I hate that people like? I see someone share every now and then on Facebook or something. It's like oh, like current deaths this year, and it's like got like how many people died of cancer this year, AIDS, coronavirus, suicide, and it's like millions of people. Obviously, basically the whole thing is oh, coronavirus is not the worst thing that's happening, but like at the top of the list with like 10 million and something deaths is abortions, and
What?
it's like yeah, obviously this is the thing. Like people are sharing it to show that coronavirus is not that bad. But the real reason that it was created is for people who are pro life when it comes to abortions to show that 10 million fucking embryos have been killed due to abortion. Like, because that's not 10 million people dying during their abortion. It's obviously the number of how many people have had an abortion
Yeah, and they're
because
classifying
they
it as a
count like the
recognised death.
embryos as a life.
Yeah. What do you reckon it is?
What do you mean?
Like what? Like so, say an embryo. What age do you reckon that you have to start considering it life?
When it's born?
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's not alive, is it?
Well, it is though.
Like it's alive, but it's like it has like no. It hasn't lived yet.
Yeah, but then you could
Like it's
say
not
even
breathed
for the
its
next
first
two
breath.
years, like it doesn't really do anything, does it? So is it alive then? It's just like babies.
Yeah,
They're
but it's
just
starting its life.
yeah, but then like in the third trimester towards like the later months, the
I'd
baby.
say I'd say like third trimester is when it's like you should probably just see this out.
Yeah, yeah, because that's when like the babies can hear and kind of understand voices and recognize certain things. So like there's still.
just is that Neil deGrasse Tyson again?
Do you know why it's called a trimester?
He's just a random lady in a hospital bed.
Sorry, I was just here because my roommate suffocated me, but
I
it's
just
simple
imagine he's like this
aerodynamics to get out of the maneuver.
I just imagine he's some like trans-dimensional being who just pops up anytime someone says a long word.
Or just when everyone's like, oh, I wonder how that works. Well,
Well, actually,
oh, we love you, Neil. We do.
I don't.
Do you not?
I haven't. Ah, I just need. I need to have my own opinion on him. I haven't seen him enough, but what I have seen of him, I'm just like, oh, fuck off.
And it's also hard to judge someone that you've never met in person because in person you get a
Exactly.
whole different like vibe and energy from them that you can understand, and you can see him in more like a natural setting because when he's on camera, you never know if he's like a really great actor just putting all this on. You know what I mean?
Okay, then I have a question for you.
What's that?
What do you think of Simon Miniminter? Go
um,
on. Go on.
my
You've never
opinion.
met him in real life.
All right, but with him, it's different for me personally because I've watched him grow for like the past since like 2013. I've like
He
watched
hasn't. He hasn't grown
no, but you know what I mean.
personally.
I watched these videos continuously for a long time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like I know with him it was more of a I could pick up the vibe through it, and like with him it wasn't more the vibe. It was more like the side comments and the little phrases and stuff he'd say that I'd pick up on. I'm like, oh, this ain't quite right. This ain't quite right.
yeah,
And it just I don't know. Like in my opinion, he's just not a genuine guy. I know I've never
yeah,
met him, and he could be the nicest guy in the world. But from what I get, I just dislike him because he's kind of arrogant. He's kind of up his own arse, and he looks
yeah.
like that. He don't actually give a shit about them. He only really gives a shit about the money.
Yeah, and now we have 11 subscribers who'll be listening to this. So, Simon Minamino, if you want to come on and defend yourself, we're open to guests now that we're blowing up.
I mean, we'd have to discuss that one off camera. I'm not sure if we really want to give him the rub, but
Don't know if we want to give them that kind of platform.
yeah, you know, Jesus,
They're our 11
you
subscribers.
see what he done to KSI. I'm just saying. What's your opinion on him then?
Um, well, he did make KSI the whitest black man ever until he started rapping.
True.
Like, KSI was just the nerdiest kid ever, and who was his best mate?
Yeah, it's weird to think about like that dynamic now. Do you know what I mean?
Like, look how much gayer I've been since I've started hanging out with you more. Your company just rubs off on you. You kind of literally.
Well, we did meet on Grindr, so you know what would you expect?
Is that what you called the playground?
Was on merry-go-round.
No, we went to an all-boys school, but I wouldn't call it Grinder.
Oh, I mean, you're
Even
only
though
there.
probably like 25% of the people in our year are on Grinder.
I mean, you're only there for one reason. Come on, come on.
To learn.
Yeah, because look how smart and well-educated we ended up. Good, successful jobs and careers.
Hey, Neil deGrasse Tyson here. Do you know school isn't the best place for learning?
You can actually
It's been
teach us.
scientifically proven.
He's just like a poltergeist, and he's just
Yeah, he just everywhere. just,
coming out next
just
year. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the horror film. Oh, mate.
Neil deGrasse Tyson 2 in Interstellar.
You know what he said Interstellar is the one like scientifically accurate and approved film that he's ever watched.
Yeah, it's a good film. You've watched it, haven't you?
Yeah, I love that film.
I don't really get the donut they're living on in the end.
That's like a man-made thing. So basically, it's possible that we can build something like that, and the energy and the speed going around it could like basically make enough energy to have its own gravitational field.
Because all I think is, if you piss on one side, can you make it hit someone on the bottom's head?
No, because I don't think the gravity would work like that.
That's dumb then. What's the point?
Because then otherwise, when you walk up, you'd eventually just fall on your head. So like
Well,
on there, no matter where you are or what side you're on, it would always look like you're centered.
no, that'd be weird.
And like you'd always see the thing on top of you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's very like that's what they're not aiming to do like in the near future, but in the next probably like 300 years, I reckon.
This is the thing, like, you don't know how fast it's gonna progress into, like, till we go to space travel, because in films, like, 30 years ago, it was, like, 2040 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, like, I think, Back to the Future, where it was, like, 2015,
Well,
and it had, like, hoverboards and, like, hover cars and all shit like this. But I think, like, if you're making, like, a film set in the future, you gotta set it really far in the future.
yeah,
Like
just to
with
make sure you
Avatar,
cover
it's
your
set in like
back.
20. It's like 2147 or something like that.
Oh,
Like
is it?
they've given us a good like 1,000 years or 100 years to like go find avatars.
Glad you worked that one so easily.
Oh, you know I'm not good with numbers.
Well, it's actually
There's actually a name for that.
But yeah, no.
Again, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now that we're blowing up, if you wanna hop on.
Cause I'm always like, not scared, but just sad about the stuff I'll miss like once I die. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not born in the right timeline. Like
Like Beetlejuice exploding.
yeah. Oh mate, it
Like
better,
it's just definitely gonna happen the day after you die.
mate. If like
Just
it
the
just
one thing you're
is,
waiting for.
it's the only thing I really want to see in my life. Do you know what I mean? Like apart from kids and all that shit, like kids, I can have them. Don't really care. If I have them, I have them. I'd love to have them, but don't really care if I don't. But like Beetlejuice exploding, going supernova, is something I definitely want to see before I die.
And if you don't, I'm gonna make sure on your grave it says I missed Beetlejuice exploding. And if I see it before I die, I'm gonna make sure on my grave is, haha, I saw Beetlejuice explode.
And they're just right next to each other. Well, like, I saw some.
Oh, will we? There'll be statues erected of us
Oh
because
yeah,
we're gonna be the most famous people ever in the whole world. We've got 11 subscribers. We're going places. We're gonna have fucking Joe Rogan on it, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Simon Miniminter if he pays enough.
but it's also
I mean, he wants this platform.
yeah. Who doesn't want our clout?
Yeah, like he's KSI's second channel is like overtook him. He needs these 11 more subscribers
Exactly. Who doesn't need 11 subscribers?
because one of them is me, and I unsubscribe from him.
Exactly. So obviously our channel gives better content than he does.
Oh well, yeah, we're the two funniest cunts in the world, and we're humble. I think we don't mention that enough,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we're
We don't
humble.
let our egos get inflamed or.
Go like on a serious note. I hate when people call themselves humble. It's because like when you say you're humble, you've just become not humble.
Yeah, because you're bringing acknowledgement to it. Like, if you true humility is like where you don't really see your own, like, not self worth, but do you know what I mean? You don't
You
really
can
big
tell
yourself up.
like you can tell in interviews when someone gets called humble and they kind of like laugh it off like, oh no, like. But then like other people, the people will be like, oh like, you're very humble, and they're like, yeah, you know, it's just part of me. It's like, oh well, you've fallen into our trap there. Neil deGrasse Tyson just pops in. So yeah, actually, not humble if you're saying you're humble.
And this isn't a trap. A trap has to be a certain.
Thanks, Neil.
Cheers, Neil. He ain't all bad, is he?
Yeah, it's just at a care home is just where Neil deGrasse Tyson is.
But no, I follow going back to the Beetlejuice thing. I follow like this Instagram page about like space, and like
Yeah.
they kind of post like memes sometimes. Well, they attempt to post memes, but
Oh, they try.
yeah, and it's it was like every other day in the year, and it's just like clear sky. And it's like the day Beetlejuice goes supernova. It's just a really cloudy sky.
Oh, it just will.
But have you ever like I know it's kind of it is related, but like so their science memes. Have you ever seen like Christian page memes?
I've seen some being made fun of in other on other meme pages.
No, like there's actual like like memes about Christianity, but like not about it. Sorry, like for Christians and
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I've seen them memes, but being made fun of on other pages.
yeah. Sorry, I just had to do a big boy sneeze there. I did.
Yeah, I heard that big boy sneeze.
I muted it for the podcast, so they'll never know what it
Oh,
sounded
there was
like.
that. What? I wish I heard your sneeze.
Only you got to hear it, Mitchell.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson comes in. Well, actually,
Your next door neighbor, who may or may not be a paedophile.
I think that's just a 1 in 3 chance with everyone nowadays. It's scary how many people are fucking
Oh no,
nonces.
you can't say that. There can't be that many.
Mate, no, not one
We
in
can't be
three.
outnumbered.
But it's like it's got to be like 1 in 20 or something ridiculously small like that. Google it, see what
Should
it
we
says.
ask? We'll just start asking everyone.
Yeah, because people are so open about it.
Oh well, I don't see why they wouldn't be.
I was watching an old Family Guy last night, where Brian's like working for the police at like the airport, like sniffing out drugs.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. So it was that I was watching that
Why'd you just
episode.
fucking lie to me, Jamie?
I was watching that
Not just to,
episode.
not just wait, not just to me, but to our 11
To our 11
subscribers
subscribers, I'm so sorry.
and Neil deGrasse
And Neil
Tyson, who's
deGrasse
definitely watching
Tyson.
this now that we've blown up.
And Minnie Minot.
Nah, fuck him.
But no, so I did watch that episode, but I watched an episode of American Dad where Roger's blindfolded, so he thinks like his senses are heightened, and he's like, "Oh, you're," what does he say? He's like in a church, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna fart," and then he farts, and then like he goes to this guy, and he's like, "I smell that you're a pedophile," and he just kind of looks at him, and just looks down in shame.
Fuck's sake. Oh, American Dad is underrated, I think.
Very underrated. It's much better than Family Guy. It's his best
Yeah.
work, in my
After
opinion.
if you've watched Family Guy from like the old series to now, it's better than Family Guy. But I feel like if you're just started watching Family Guy, you might think it's better than American Dad. You know what I mean?
What now?
Well, if you're watching like all the episodes,
Well, I guess the early Family Guys
because
were
like when I
like
was
funny.
younger, when I watched Family Guy, I was like, "Oh, this is much better than American Dad." But as I got older, I found American Dad better.
Yeah, it's just got a better like show style. It isn't repetitive. They got better ideas. I don't know. It's just more to work with in a sense.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
just
with
prefer.
Roger just having any identity, they can do any story.
Hmm.
And Stan being in the CIA, like they can just be outrageous, and it kind of makes sense.
I always used to get
Like
scared
it's
as
funny in one of the episodes when they go into a therapist or something, and he's like, when we get there, is it just gonna be you, Roger? And he's like, there's a high chance it's gonna be me. Then they get there, and he's like, it shows Roger at the desk, and he's like, oh, I'm the receptionist. Then they go in, and it is just Roger. Or like they go another time, they go to somewhere else, and they get there, and they're like, oh, I really thought this was gonna be you, and he's like, yeah, me too.
yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. Like, I was actually really scared. Not scared, but like as a like pre-teen and teen, I was like, when I was speak to like new people, I'd be like, "Are you just an alien in disguise that I can't see?" Because of like
Yeah,
where
because they
Roger's
show
just
the
put on a wig,
episode.
the
They
ice
show the
skating
episode
one.
um where like they have like one character that the family don't recognize as Roger.
Oh, okay.
But like everyone sees him as like an actual person. I might be an alien
We got the head size for it, so.
and a cock size.
Yeah.
What, they're all shown as having smooth crotches.
What, like the Ken doll body?
Yeah, I'm an action man.
We are a man
Without
of
the
action.
action or the man.
I'm
So I'm just a dash in between action and
that's
man.
what I was gonna say. You're just a hyphen.
Glad we're on the same page.
Now we're on the same phone call.
Alright, so as Jamie just ruined the mood, I think that's going to end the 10 subscriber special.
Come back and join us at our 20 subscriber special.
Nah, we'll leave it. We'll 25 subscribers, and I'll read out every subscriber's name.
And if you leave a
That shows
comment
they're
that you want
subscribed.
us to say anything in particular about you, we will.
Do you know what? Comment anything, and we'll say it in the next on the 25 subscriber episode, as long as it's not the N word.
All right, yeah. Anything but that.
Anything but that, and we'll read it out on the next episode.
And anything that's not us admitting to a crime that you've done that you just want us to say on air. And apart from that, it's no holds barred.
Yeah. But on that note, I'm going to do the stuff that Jamie hates. Follow us on Twitter. It's in the description. We got a Reddit page, post memes on it, but they have to be relevant and or funny. Basically, if I don't find your memes funny, I will delete them. So you got to really like adhere to my niche taste of memes. Instagram, we also have Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
We got
That'll
new
be in the
Instagram
description as well.
we?
Yeah, we actually got a new Instagram because Jamie forgot the password of the old Instagram.
No, I just messed up the account.
How did you mess up the account?
Because I created it as a side account, and it's not as its own account.
Oh. Yeah, so that account's been deleted, I hope. It just hasn't, has it?
No. It will be deleted.
I've also sold my soul to TikTok to try and get more views by posting clips on TikTok. So you don't even have to follow us on there. Just share our videos so other people see it. Like, TikTok's just fucking gay. Like, that's all I have to say about TikTok. But we need views. We need to make these 10 subscribers 25 subscribers so we read out any comment that's not containing the N word.
Or committing to a crime that we didn't do that you definitely done.
Nah, I'll read that out. I don't mind.
So anything just apart from the N word.
Yeah, just that's our line. That's literally our line. We'll say anything but the N word.
No, that's our 1 million subscriber special.
Imagine.
Just 30 minutes of us saying it in different accents and tones.
We just sing Freaky Friday by Little Dicky and Chris Brown.
All right.
But yeah.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.